YouTube, welcome back to my channel and happy 2019. Today is going to be the first makeup basket I have done in a long time and the first makeup basket for 2019. I am going to get back into shopping my stash, using what I have in my collection. So I am going to be restarting the weekly makeup baskets. And we are going to jump right on in. I am going to start with my palette. I am a little bit out of breath because I am a little bit ill today. I was in bed all day yesterday. And I got up today because I knew I wanted to do these videos. So henceforth, my Barefoot Dreams super big cardigan, my little Mickey Mouse donut t-shirt that I got from Uniqlo. I am in comfy clothes today, and if I could lift my leg up high enough, you would see I have on sweatpants. But we're gonna jump in, and I said I was gonna do my eyeshadow palette, but I think I'm gonna start with like my foundation and primer and that type of stuff. So I got this, I want to say around my birthday, but I haven't really used it a lot, so I want to start getting some use out of it. And this is going to be my face primer, and this is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. They called it Filt'r Finish Protective Primer. And if I turn it the right way, that is the primer. You can see I have used that. It comes with that little disc, and I have sort of dipped into it a little bit, but I want to get like some use out of this because this is expensive to me for a primer, so I want to use it and not have it go bad. The foundation I'm going to be using this week, I want to go ahead and finish up, not because I don't like it, but because I don't want it to go bad on me. And this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and I have it in the shade 410. So I'm going to be using that this week. I can't tell where I am in this thing. I feel like I've used it quite a bit, but I may be somewhere down here, I think. But we're going to use this until it is gone. So you might see this in quite a few makeup baskets. My concealer is going to be, I am going to just, like, I have concealers in here that kind of stay in my makeup basket all the time, and I just randomly choose from them. So where's my other one? It should be, okay, here it is. So I may grab for either my Tarte Shape Tape, and I have it in the shade Deep, and I feel like this one is getting a little bit empty, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this one up. Or I may grab for, this is depending on whatever my hand touches first because I like all of them equally, the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. Are they the same? See, they kind of pretty much look the same. Or the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Maple. Or I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, whatever you want to call this stuff. And you can see I have used quite a bit of that, so I want to go ahead and finish that one up as well. I pulled out an oldie but goodie because I have been noticing like more dark circles and the darkness across the top of my lip. So I pulled out the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Peach Luster, which that is what it looks like. It is just like an orange concealer. Let's see if I can put it on the back of my hand. It is just an orange concealer. What I use to, I also have, and this one might be too orange for me, and that's why I kind of stray away from it, the Pro Conceal one in orange. What I used today, and I just completely threw that on the floor. What I used today, I've had in my collection for a while, and it is from Revolution, and it is the Ultra Pro HD Cream Contour, and it has the sort of orange sort of corrector color here. And this is in medium dark. All of these shades here, to me, pretty much look alike. 1, 2, and 3. They pretty much look alike to me. And I feel like those 3 are too dark for me. You can see that I have gotten use out of this shade, out of this shade. I think I mixed the 2 of them together. This shade, I've even touched this one right here. I kind of swatched these 2. I guess I could use them for a contour, but they look a touch dark. So I'm basically using that for the orange corrector color. And let me pick this up. Alright, and those are like my complexion products that I'm going to be using this week. As far as my eyeshadows, I am going to be using, and this is kind of new to me. I got this during the sale that Ulta had during Christmas time when they was having like a special every day. They had the Desi and Katie Friendcation palette for 50% off. So I picked that up, and that is what that looked like. This color here to me is amazing. Like to you it's looking blue. When I look down it looks completely purple. And when I swatch it, I don't know if you can see sort of a shift in the color of it. Let me swatch it on my hand and see. See, to me here on there it's looking blue, but it shifts from blue to purple. Like when I look straight down, this thing looks completely purple, but here it looks blue. But that color is so pretty. But I'm going to be using that palette. I am also going to be using as a sort of palette to complement the other palettes, the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes, because some of these don't have the matte shade in it that I need. And this one looks like this. I also pulled out, not quite sure if, I was like iffy, do I want to use it, do I not? But I haven't used it in a long time, so maybe I should pull it out. I keep going back and forth with it, but I am going to be maybe using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which looks like this here. I mean, it's so pretty. I probably will be using it because I didn't really get much use out of it since I bought it, so I will be using that. And then the last, see, I was cold at first, so I put this sweater on, and now I'm like hot, so I'm going to take this sweater off. So I am taking this sweater off, and it will be just me and my t-shirt. The Morphe 35V is also in my makeup basket for this week, and it looks like that. Really pretty, right up my alley. So those are the eyeshadow palettes that I have this week. I have 2 face palettes this week to choose from, and one has been in my collection for a minute, and that's the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi award-winning face palette with perfect lighting technology is what they call it. And this is what it looks like on the inside. We will not be using the bronzer because it is too light. I think, yeah, the foundation, this is too light too. So we are going to be using the translucent powder here and the highlighter here from that palette. And I also have from Beauty Bakery, I got this one on my birthday when I went out with my son, the Coffee and Cocoa palette. And that is more up my skin tone alley, so I'm going to be using the blush and probably this maybe as a bronzer. And I'm going to swatch this one for you. I think it is really pretty. It is a little bit dark, so it might be on one of those days when I just want to put like a little bit of something on my cheeks, like not quite a bold blush, So this one will take care of the blush and the highlight at the same time. So that is in my basket for this week. Blushes, this one, I was watching Colette, she's the Lady Fine here on YouTube, and she was saying how she pulled out her Clinique Cheek Pop and Kohl Pop. I was like, that's right, I have that one. So I pulled that out, and I'm going to be using that this week. I also pulled out like a few Milani blushes. I have one of the big blushes in Bella Rosa, and it's the one in this packaging, and it looks like this. It might be a little bit bright pink, but we'll see. And I have two of the powder blushes that look like roses. I have it in 09 American Beauty Rose, which looks like this. And I have it in 03 Warm Petals, which looks like this. And I have that one on today because it gives me just a little bit of a glow. I thought I pulled out another blush, but I think what I was thinking is that I pulled out something that to me, it's a Becca Shimmer and Skin Perfector, but to me it looks like a blush. And it is the one in Blushed Copper. And it was the one in this pretty packaging here. And it looks like this. So to me, that is more like a highlighty blush. And I'll swatch it for you. Right here. So it's more like a highlighty blush than it is like one of their regular, like sort of opal type highlighter. So we're going to be using that one as a blush. Also from Becca, I pulled out one of the bronzers, and this one is called Ipanema Sun. I am having a problem with like bronzer showing up. I put some on today and I think you can see it. I think you can. But this is what Ipanema Sun looks like. And it looks light when you, let's see if I can find a space. It looks light when I open it. But then when you look at my hand, it is here. So it sort of warms up. You can see it right here. It sort of warms up. Well, you can sort of see it here. It's like right up under my blush. It sort of warms up the face, which is what I really want. I don't want to contour. I just want to kind of warm up the face. So I'm going to be using that as a bronzer. I think we are down to, oh, face powder. I pulled out an oldie but goodie. And this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. So I'll be using that for face powder. If I decide that I want to do like the serious brow, like today I used one of those Benefit brow pencils that I got during the 20% off sale at Sephora, and I think it looks kind of dark. Oh, I have like a bald spot in my eyebrow. But if I decide I want to do like what I call the sculpted brow, I have the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator in level 11. So I usually use this one under the brow and this one over the brow because I don't like that halo brow. So I have that in there, and we are down to the lips, and then I can go wash my hands. So I have, I think, a lot. What's this the one in there? I have this in there, I think, because I want to use it. I feel like I have a lot of glosses this week. I mean, it might be pretty even, but I have a Morphe lip gloss, and this is in the shade Pixie. So this is one of those ones that I like to pop on my lips and go. I have two Becca, they both call them, yeah, two Becca Glow Glosses. One I have one today, but I have it on with a brown lip liner, so the brown lip liner kind of took it over. And this one is in the shade Molten Mauve. I thought that one would go like okay with my eyebrows without competing too much, but then I put that brown lip liner on it and it like took over. And I also have it in the shade Chocolate Geode. Can you see Chocolate Geode? Yeah, there we go. It's pretty. I have, last gloss that I have is from BH Cosmetics, and it is one of the, it's my Ray Ray collection pieces, and this is the Rosy Ray lip gloss. Haven't used this yet. I got this when I picked up the Love Signs palette. I also picked up the lipstick, so I put that in my collection as well. And this is also Rosy Ray. And it looks like that. Pretty colors. And I have one Avon lipstick. And I said that this one was going to live in my basket. A while back I said this one was going to live in my basket. And this is one of the Perfectly Matte. Avon True Color Perfectly Matte. And this one is in Marvelous Mocha. It's my perfect nude, like I said before. I have a Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick, and this is in the shade Bow and Arrow. That is really pretty. Is it broken? No. Don't mess with it, girl. Don't mess with it. And the last lipstick I have in here is from MAC. And this is one of their Cream Sheen lipsticks, and this is in the shade Love Spell. So you can see the theme here is that all of my lipsticks are sort of neutral, because when I'm going to work, most of the time I don't want to even be dealing with like bright color lipsticks. I would rather do like something different on the eye and just keep it easy and neutral on the lips. So that is it, you all. That is what is going to be in my makeup basket for this week. Like I said, some of these things are going to last probably throughout, and more than likely like the blushes and the eyeshadows, that type of thing will change. Thank you all so much for watching. I am happy to be bringing these makeup baskets back because I need to rotate all of this makeup. I am definitely joining everybody else with the no buy. I said that I would like sort of kind of take it easy on myself and do this thing quarterly. So for right now, my no buy is January, February, March. In March, we will revisit to see how April, May, and June are going to go and so forth. But definitely, I don't even have the desire to buy any makeup right now. So no buy from now until March for sure. So makeup baskets every week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.